stop. Family shop. Think Thayer. Come on, let's get rolling. Come on, let's get moving. Think Thayer.
There's a lot of good memories. I think, me and my wife are Falcon Flames. So I would say the day that I met her, a little soft spot, tender spot, but I remember meeting her. There was like a little get together, like right next door, with some buddies, and she ended up showing up, and we met, and we just kicked it off from that point on. I wish I could say it was winning a championship, man. We came close, but I would say probably scoring a touchdown in Eastern Michigan game. That was pretty good. That and probably our senior day up in down in Columbus. That was just a special moment with a lot of guys. Get our last win during the regular season, and a lot of friends that I made that'll be lifelong friends. That was a great time for us.
Tell me about the touchdown. How'd that play happen?
Man, I remember it like it was yesterday. I was playing left end. I was coming around the corner, and I ended up passing the quarterback. Like I came free, and I ended up just passing him. And Gabe Martin came from the right and knocked the ball loose. I turned around, picked up the ball and scooped it. I think I ran like 25 yards for a touchdown. I got caught from behind by the tight end, but I ended up making it in.
Is that home game?
That was a home game, yeah. So it was pretty cool. I had some buddies come down from Michigan that were watching it, and it was just it was a cool game. I mean, ultimately, I knew like as soon as I left that I wanted to get my degree. It was something that since I was probably a young kid, I knew I wanted to get my degree, and my dad put that in my head, when I was really young. I think just the timing, not playing this whole last year really got me thinking about my future and how unsure it really is. And so I have a family now, and I want to be able to support them in the best way possible. I knew getting my degree was like the first step I needed in order to get that done. And so I really, I started talking to the guys. Professor Laurent here, he was the one who really helped me out. He helped me out with getting my finishing up one of my classes, and then helped me with my internship and portfolio, and got it done. And I'm really happy to be here and graduating. Right now, I'm just kind of feeling out. We got a new coaching staff, and right now I'm all about just working as hard as I can to show them that I'm willing to do that. Show them that I'm healthy now. The feeling I get from them is really good. And I think that's what they want, is somebody who has a high motor, and the kind of defense they're looking for is the 4-3, and I think I fit that very well as far as being a 3 technique in that defense. And hopefully I can stay there. I want to be able to, like I said before, provide for my family, and that's how I do it right now, is playing football. And I still enjoy and love the game. And I'm hoping that this year I can really take off and show people that I can still play. Yeah, my wife and I, we have conversations daily about what we want to do, what she wants to do, what I want to do ultimately with my schooling. Do I want to continue? Does she want to continue getting more school? And we've thought of places we want to live. Like for me, I ultimately want to open up my own training facility for athletes and the general public. And we've thought of places up in Michigan, Indiana, maybe even around here to open up a spot like that. And my wife, she has the goal of being a veterinary surgical assistant, and so she would have to go back to school for that. So I mean, we've had a ton of conversations about that. But yeah, I mean, we're taking a heavy step forward right now as far as our lives after football. Winning that Super Bowl, that moment, in that play and that particular time was just like, it's hard to describe the feeling, because I'll probably never feel a feeling like that again unless we win another Super Bowl. It was just super unique. As far as my life now, I think it was just more of like a weight off my back, off my shoulders, really. Now going back to high school and here, I always had the goal of winning a championship, and I wanted to bring one here to Bowling Green. And I'm very fortunate that the years that I left, we've been able to get 2. But I really wanted to get one while I was here, and not having one in high school or college, and then finally getting one 2 years in the NFL. I'm just very blessed and fortunate to have that happen, and like I said, it's just like a huge relief to me. I love where the program's headed. I love to see the success that the guys are having. And guys having opportunities at the next level is awesome as well. I was a little jealous, but to admit the year after I leave, they win a championship. But I was so happy for those guys, because I know what they do day in and day out, the work that they do, and they really earned it. And even now this year, like I was really happy to see them win and to get the bowl game as well. It was just awesome. But I like to see it. I like to see it continue to grow, and I think Mike Jinks is the new head coach, and I would like to see what he could bring from Texas Tech, if I'm correct in saying Texas Tech. I'm really excited, and my wife and I, as far as the games go, we out in the East Coast, we were kind of struggling to find the games, so we'd have to go through like little apps like Watch ESPN app or something like ESPN3.com and watch it on the computer. Like, we try to never miss a game unless I'm busy doing something as far as work. We're always watching. Man, I mean, going all the way back to when I was being recruited here at Bowling Green, I just had a great feeling about the school. And then going on my official visit really helped solidify my thoughts. Past the coaching staff and the football program, just walking around the town, meeting the people, you just get a great feeling of, this is where you belong. There's a lot of that feeling for me personally. And when I got here, going through school and playing football here, there was just a lot of people who influenced me in the right way, and I was very fortunate to play, all 50 games here, to stay healthy, and ultimately, Coach Clausen helped me a ton as far as, my skill development, all my coaches that I had, to get me where I'm at as far as football. School-wise, I was very fortunate to build up good relationships with with the dean of the college and a couple of my professors to help me finish school out. And now I get to take this degree and ultimately do what I want with that, and that's become a strength coach eventually. It was a weird time because I had just got done with my recruiting visit up north from the team up north, and a week later I came here, and I had my host was Angelo Magnone. I don't know if very many people know who that is, but he was an awesome guy. I think he was like 10 for 10 in his career being a host of getting guys to come to Bowling Green, and that was just a great time to be able to meet the guys and see what they're all about. And it's just it's a great like straight blue collar team, and I like what the guys were about. My wife Angela, like I said, we're Falcon Flames. We met here in December 2011. Started dating in 2012. Got engaged on my birthday in 2013. Then we ended up getting married January 1st, 2014, on the field, on Gillette Stadium, in the 50-yard line, which was really cool. And now we have a son, 2 years into our marriage. His name is Maverick. He's 9 months old. He's just like more than anything we could ask for. He's the perfect child. We love him to death. He's beautiful. God has blessed us with an amazing son, and we cherish every moment we have with him, even the good and the bad, the screams, the laughs, everything. Like, it's just, we have a great time as a family. We endure a lot of stuff. That's just part of being a family. There's going to be some hard times, but ultimately I think it's helped us grow and get closer, and it all started here at Bowling Green. I mean, it was just an opportunity, and I think if you ask a lot of people about myself and what I like to do is every opportunity I get, I like to take it and run with it, and that's what happened here. Bowling Green, I think, gave me the best opportunity to make it to the next level and where I'm at right now, and ultimately, it was steps. Of course, you had to go through it each year, and I was able to stay healthy, which was very fortunate. But I think just putting my head down and working, because I'm not the most talented football player. I mean, you ask somebody else. I know if you ask Ted Ouellette, he'll tell you this exactly. Is like, my athleticism doesn't translate anywhere else except for football. Like, if you put me on a baseball field or a basketball court or anything, like, I can't play anything but football. So I've been fortunate to be able to stay healthy and be able to play the sport for almost 20 years of my life. And if I had to do it all over again, I would choose the same path of playing football. And it's just been a great gate, opening up relationships for me to continue to grow.